Um, Good morning, everyone. This is Isai Jean Mary, and today this video gonna be very different than the one that I used to post. First of all, it's gonna be in English and hopefully subtitled in French. And second, it's gonna be very long. Today we're gonna build a honeynet with Azure. So I'm gonna voice over the process because it took me like over 2 days, 2 full days, and I wanted to share with you. So I hope you like it. Without further ado, let's dive into it. All right, let's go. So first of all, because Azure give you like $2,000 credit as a first beginner, I think, and yeah. So I didn't tell you, but what we are gonna do, we're gonna create two virtual machine, one with Windows and the other one with Linux. We're gonna try to make them as vulnerable as possible, and we also gonna try to expose our SQL database server to the internet. What we want today is like we want the hacker to attack us. Okay, so that we can get data, and at the end we're gonna make a heat map, a world heat map, to see where all the data come from. All right, so let's go. First of all, we're gonna create the first virtual machine. We're gonna create a new resource group. The first one is gonna be Isai Lab, and it's gonna be a Windows machine. And I had a problem with the Windows machine because I could not find the size. Actually, you want this to be at least 2 CPUs. So I went through a lot of debug process, but the problem was actually the region. I went to YouTube, but the problem was with the region. I don't know what's up with Microsoft, but it depends on your region. So I chose Canada, and Canada seems fine. And if you guys have this issue, try to change region, but make sure that you remember the region that you choose. First I chose US, but it didn't work. So so yeah, let's go. Canada. We're gonna make the second one. We're gonna make the first one and zone 1, and yeah, we're gonna make a user account, like the default administrator account. I'm gonna name it, and I'm gonna try to make a very complex password, because it's gonna be exposed to the internet, and there's like thousands of bots that is constantly trying to get into our machine. So yes, so this process is kind of straightforward. You want to create a virtual network. Okay, you want to create a new virtual network. I call it labnet, and review and create. It's gonna take a while, so there's a lot of fast forward in this video, so Azure is kind of slow. The deployment is complete, and I'm gonna create the other one. The other one is a Linux VM, and you want to make sure that they are in the same resource group. Okay, Azure Lab, the same resource group, same region, and I'm gonna choose Ubuntu server, and you know I'm gonna choose password for SSH, make things easier and easier to get data from the hacker. I'm gonna try to make the password like as hard as possible, but you should very be careful with your SSH password. You're gonna see. So the networking is gonna be on the same networking, live VNet, and it create, and you see that the subscription credit is 1 cent per hour. So it's not a lot, but you definitely don't want this to like keep running. So if you wanna do it with me, you wanna do it and make screenshot or I don't know, record, and as soon as you done, you make sure that you delete everything, and let's keep on. So fast forward. So we're gonna go to NSG, which is Network Security Group. So we're gonna edit some rules in order to make the machine vulnerable. First we're gonna edit the first rule, the RDP rules. We're gonna gonna delete it. We're gonna create one to allow. You definitely don't want to do that, but since we want data, we wanna allow every inbound traffic. Okay, every inbound traffic. So yeah, let's go. All right, for the Linux, and so our Linux and Windows are definitely vulnerable and exposed to the internet. So we're gonna try to ping it, ping the Windows machine, and you can see that we cannot reach it. The problem is the firewall. We're gonna try to remote desktop into it. I have an app for remote desktop, and it's by Microsoft. You can find it on Apple Store, on the App Store for Mac. But if you have a Windows, it's pretty straightforward. But for the Mac, it's kind of easy also, but it's a little bit different. Okay, so we add the public IP address, and we try to RDP in it, and yeah. So since the first time, the onboarding thing, and yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn off the inbound rules in the firewall. This is going to like make it vulnerable, and after we will be able to ping it. So we if you feel like the video is like kind of too fast for you, you can slow it down and really try to pause or in order to understand, because this is not a video for beginners. Definitely not a video for beginners, but I mean you don't have to be an expert. I'm not an expert myself, but you have to know some stuff. But yeah, so let's go. Yeah, so now since we are here, we're gonna try to download SQL server. We're gonna try to download SQL server. Give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna try to download SQL server, and we have to deploy the SQL server database. All right. So here we're gonna go to something called event viewer. That event viewer is actually something, it's where all the logs, we want logs, we want information, because we will try to to correlate everything. All the log they go here, so you can go into Windows logs and application log. You're gonna find some, and that's where everything goes. We want the machine to be able to collect the log from the SQL server. So it's pretty easy. You just type write SQL server added event to security log, and Microsoft will tell you like step by step. The first one is you're gonna go to registry, and you're gonna pass this path, and registry editor, you're gonna pass this path, and here you're gonna right click, and you're gonna add a new group called network service. Okay, you're gonna add a new group called network service, and the thing is you want the network service to have full control over this folder. So you're gonna give it full control. And later on you're gonna copy this comment right here, and you're gonna go into comment prompt and paste it, and that should be it. Now when you have a failed login attempt or a successful login attempt, or I don't know, you will be able to find it into the event viewer, and that is very good for us, because later on in the video we're gonna use log analytics, and we want those logs to go into log analytics. So the computer, the DOS should be able to have it, to know about it. So yeah, that's pretty much why we do everything here, and we're trying to log here with we're trying to log here, and we will see that the user, the failed login attempt, and we log in, and yeah, so everything works fine. And again, if you're not sure about it, you can go to learn.microsoft.com and type right SQL server, add it even to event viewer. So that's pretty much it for the first VM. Now for the Linux VM, we ping it, everything is fine. We're gonna try to SSH into it. So pretty much easy. If you wanna SSH, we had the public IP and the username, the first username and the password. So yeah, so now we see we are in. So that's mean everything is working so far. Everything is working so far. So let's see. We're going to create another VM, which is gonna be an attack VM. So let's see. We are going to change the region, and in order to be able to tell them apart, like very easy. We are gonna change the region. It's gonna be much easier for us to like tell them apart on the map, and we're gonna change this region to Australia, Central, not Europe, North Europe. I'm really sorry for my Asian accent. Really. So it's pretty much straightforward, but you have to create a new virtual network. All right, you have to create a new virtual network, and you deploy it, and yep, should be good. So yeah, we are going to RDP into it. I mean, yes. All right. First we're gonna try to generate some logs, and fade login attempt. We are gonna try to RDP into our like normal Windows machine. Yeah, several fake login attempt, and that should be good. We are also gonna try to generate some log for our database. I mean, we are gonna try to log into our server, or our SQL server. So side attack. So think it's gonna be cool. I mean, right now I think we should have like a lot of, not a lot, we should have some logs. All right, the RDP, we're gonna try to SSH also, just to see. Password denied. Right now we're gonna log in into our network, our normal VM, and we're gonna see that we have those attempts. Alright, we have those attempts, and that's pretty great. So for the SQL also, we have those attempts, so that's pretty great. So for the Linux machine, we are going to go into /var. We are going to go to the log file. We are going to cat maybe into it in order to see. So we see we have a lot of login attempt. That's why you should never leave your SSH port like exposed to the internet like without proper measure. And you know it's been like 5 minutes and we already have so much attack. See all the failed password. I mean, I didn't make all those attempts, so yes. So right now we are gonna add Microsoft Sentinel into our workspace. But first, in order to create a new Microsoft Sentinel, you have to get something called a log analytic workspace. So we are gonna create our first we are gonna create a log analytic workspace. The log analytic workspace basically is gonna help you. It's gonna like have all of the log and normalize it, and it's gonna be a repo for your logs, and you can query them with KQL, I think. For this one, you have to go to a repo. Basically, I was trying to do a lab with a YouTuber called Philip. You should check his video. It's very very good, and I use his resources. The repo is Azure SOC honeynet. We're gonna use a lot of resources from this repo, so definitely check it out. First of all, we see that we have our the thing is, the recording just stopped and I missed a lot of things, but that's all right. Okay, that's all right. We are gonna create a Microsoft Sentinel. I created already, but it didn't record. So it's pretty easy. So I don't think I should I have to create it again. It's pretty easy. You just hit create and you choose your log analytic workspace, the one that I just named LAW, and just create it. Just hit create and give it a name, and that's it. That should be it. And there's no caveat, or I don't know. So we go to Microsoft Sentinel, the one that you just create, and we go to watch list. We're gonna create one watch list wizard. This one gonna help us. It's gonna help us to get the IP range geographically. That's how we say it. Yeah. From the word, it's gonna try to get every IP range so that we can map everything. All right, you have to name it geo IP. Okay, if you don't, it's not gonna work. The name must be geo IP and the alias is geo IP. The source have to be geo IP dash summarize that CSV. I know I don't have it. So you're gonna find it in you're gonna go into this the repo I just told you about. You're gonna find it. So it's, as soon as we load it, we see the data, and just download it and upload it. And we're gonna choose search keys network, right? Search keys network. That's very important. So next, and create. So it's gonna take a while to actually load. It's gonna take a while to load. I mean, yeah, but just trust the process, I can say. Yeah, but we are going to try to query it into our log analytic workspace, and just type get watch list geo IP, and nothing here. I'm gonna wait. Fast forward, I wait like 2 hours or so. So you see that we have it right now. We have it, and we do the query, and everything is fine. I think everything is fine. We have it. We have some the data. So next thing we wanna do, we're gonna go to Microsoft Defender for Cloud. All right, Microsoft Defender for Cloud, and we want to go to environment setting. All right, and we're gonna go to our Azure log analytics. We have to make sure that server and SQL Server machine is on, and data collection, all the event is on, and we have to hit save every time. Okay, and next we want to go to the actual Azure subscription plan, not log analytic workspace, Azure subscription, and we want the server, the database, the storage, and the key vault. I mean, we're not gonna use them, but we want to generate log for this lab. So Yes, for the server, there's a problem with the server. We go here, we see that the log agent is deprecated. Actually, it was deprecated in last August 2024. So so it's not really a big deal. You can simply ignore it for now. For now, we're gonna ignore it, but yeah. So that's why we have the issue. So yeah, we wanna turn on everything, not everything, like the endpoint protection and the agent list. All right, we go into environment setting again, Azure certification. Now we're gonna go to continuous export, and we want to check everything in export data type, like security score and everything. We want the export configuration. The resource group is like our resource group, our main resource group, and the export target is the our log analytic workspace, and it's saved. Next, we are going to create a storage account. It's gonna be like very straightforward. We're gonna name it lab something, side lab and something, and we are going to like it create and next and create. So side lab, since we have it, we're going to create right now we're going to create a flow and a log flow in our network security groups. All right, we go into setting, network security, Windows or Linux, whatever. We go into monitoring and network security group flow logs. We want to have the log into our log analytic workspace, right? So we're gonna select the target resources first and the storage account. The rotation is 0. Important here, you have to select the version is 2. The version must be 2. If you choose 1, you're gonna have some issue. Make the processing interval every 10 minutes because and the workspace should be our log analytic workspace. I mean everything's going toward our log analytic workspace. Okay, so next, create review, and all right, we're gonna create the flow, and the flow deployment is complete. So we have the logs for the network. Okay, we've set up everything for the network. Right now we're gonna set up everything for the Windows server and the Linux server. Go to data collection rule. Alright, data collection rule, and we're gonna create a collection. We're gonna tell the log analytics, here's what I want you to collect from the Windows or the Linux server. Alright, gonna make one rule for everything. we add resources, we add our two machine, and we next, and we add data resources. We're gonna make one for Linux, and so we want to collect the log of, only the log of, and I could not find the workspace, my workspace. The thing is that the workspace should be in the same region. That's why I couldn't find it. So I didn't think about it. So I had to go back. And as soon as I changed the region and easier, since LWB, we're gonna make one for Windows. Data source and create. We want to add some custom path. We go to path.txt. I think I'm gonna make I'm gonna try to make my own report, and I'm gonna include those files also in it. So those txt files are pretty much some path helping Windows to find malware, I think. Yeah, and you wanna add those also, so it's safe, and yeah, should be good. We'll try to query syslog. Syslog is like event for Linux machine, and we'll be able to find it. You see, we'll be able to find some at least. What we want to do next, we want to go into log analytic workspace. We want to go to workbook, and we want to create some workbooks. Those workbooks are the actual map that we want to create, the heat map to kind of summarize the attack around the world, and like the pretty map we call it. That's what we are going to do. So we are going to create a new. We go to advanced editor, and yeah. So here is the JSON file. We have one for failed SSH, one for failed auth. So for failed SSH, paste it into advanced editor, and it should be good. Done. You see, already we already have like 7 something. All right, we trying to give it a fancy name, something we can remember. All right, we're gonna create another workbook. Actually, I was trying to create the one for Windows. I was trying to create the one for Windows, but I could not because I don't know, I could not query the logs from Windows. I don't know why. So even though the Microsoft said that the agent is deprecated, I mean, even though I tried to install it. So yeah, so I went back to our network flow, and I tried to select every single log event, and I hit save. So I don't know which one worked, and when I queried and I found it. I queried and I found it. So the workbook should be good right now. See, the workbook is good right now. So now we are going to make one for the malicious network flow. I said workflow. Yes, we are gonna make one for the malicious network flow, but we had to give Azure some time, because yeah, we had to give it some time, and in order to get some table, because he could not get some table. In the meantime, we are gonna add some rules, some analytics rules. We are gonna add some rules. To add the rules, it's pretty straightforward. You just go to the repo and Sentinel Analytics rules, and you download the file, and you go to Microsoft Sentinel, and you go to Analytics, and import, and you import the JSON file. And that should be it. I think that should be it. Right now we add one, but when we refresh, we will see that we have 14 rules for brute force attempt and malware detected. There are some predefined rules. Definitely you should check them out and see that. I will check them out. I will. When we go to edit, we can see the rule, and it's very impressive. Very impressive. So we go back Microsoft Sentinel, and we go back, we can see that we have no incident right now, not yet, but I am going to sleep because it's like 3 a.m. in the morning. I am going to sleep, and not tomorrow, like later. We're gonna see. We will definitely get some incident, some brute force attack for sure. So yeah. Hello everyone, this is Isai Jean Mary, and I am back. I think 4 or 5 hours went by, like 5 to 6 hours, and already had like 23 incidents. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And what is really good is like we can view the incident, we can map this is the brute force attempt, and this is very cool. And this is the miter attack review, and there are some TTPs here, and yeah, this is very good. And there are a lot of code in this video because I like messing around, walking around, and yeah, see what this Windows does. I definitely learned a lot in this lab. Yeah, a lot. So if we go to log and we get syslog, we have like 6,000 log. Oh my god. Yeah. So but yeah, see 6,000. But if we go to security event for Windows right now, we can see that we have it. We have some security event. And if we go to Azure Network Analytics, that's the one that didn't want to show up yesterday. I mean this morning, and it shows up like this one is for the network. All right, this one is like for the network. We have a lot of logs, but I don't mind. I'm a security analyst. I love dissecting those logs. So yeah, I actually had a FTP server on our Linux machine, and but I thought I was recording, but I was not. So yeah, we have it, and we have some traffic in it, but we don't have the video of it. So very sorry, but we have the traffic. That's the most important stuff, and hopefully we get some hacker try to brute force it, or I don't know. Now we can go to our workbook, and we see that we have more data. We have like way more data. We have the Linux. Yo, that's crazy. The Linux failed SSH for the RDP is like 5,000. We have a lot of data, like a lot of data. We have the map for the Linux and actually we're gonna create one for the malicious flow. Remember yesterday, this morning, we could not query the table, but right now we can, and we will make we'll make a workbook for it. We're gonna go to advanced editor first and done editing. See, 1,000. Definitely we're gonna take screenshot and post it. So as you see, we are trying to get the malicious flow. That's what we were trying to get. That's what we were querying, and we have it. All right. Right now we're going to make some kind of incident response. Not very incident response, but we are going to repair some. Remember the first rule that we allow everything in. This one definitely no. So first thing, we're gonna harden the NSG, and yeah, we're gonna allow only my IP address in, and for the Linux and the Windows machine. And right now, if we were in a enterprise, all right, if we were in an enterprise, we would assign the incident to something, to someone, and this person will be in charge of the incident. All right, so I am assigning it to me, and right now, if you did something, so you want to set it as active, or if you patch it, or I don't know, you want to set it as close. So close, you will say that, was it a true positive, a false positive, or I don't know, a benign positive. But it was a true positive, because like the brute force, every incident here was like a brute force. Everything was brute force. So I'm not gonna do that for every single incident, but you get the idea. And there's some more interesting stuff. If we go to Microsoft Defender for Cloud, all right, if we go to first we want to harden the firewall on the Windows machine. We want to repair our damage. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to turn everything back to normal, like the inbound rules. We want to make them want to harden the firewall. Alright, so the firewall state and the domain profile, etc. Want to revert every dumb changes we made, because we want to be good security analysts, right? So what am I doing right now? I am going to count the security event, so that I can make a report. All right, the syslog, or the security alert, for the security incident, and Azure networking analytic. I think it should be good. All right, it should be good right now. So the last thing we want to do, the last thing I want to show you, we are pretty much done with the lab. Thank you for sticking around this long. All right, the last thing I want to show you is some pretty good stuff from Microsoft Defender for Cloud. See, when you go here, you can see your overall security posture. And if we click here, go to our subscription, and we can see some advice, some recommendation for our machines. All right, see that we have several machines, and we need to not patch too hard in them. They gave us some recommendation. All right. And if you click on it, you will see auto remediate. If you want to delegate the vulnerability, or I don't know. And there is a compliance section if your business need to be in compliance for the, I don't know, NIS something, or HIPAA, or I don't know. They have a dedicated section for this thing. And yep, I think I think that should be it for this lab today. The last thing you want to do, just before you delete everything, you want to go to cost analysis and see, and see how much you had. I had like $8 this for this lab. I would have spent $8, but I have like $200 credit, so that's fine. But you want to delete everything, right? You want to delete everything to make sure that those numbers doesn't add up, and at the end of the month, you don't know. And what we want to do next is we want to delete everything. All right, we want to delete everything, and since we're done. We want to make sure to delete every resource group, and make sure, you go to the resource group and hit delete, and that should be it. So thank you if you stayed all the way through. Thank you, and I had a lot of fun with this lab, and I learned a lot. And if you want me to do some Splunk video, I think I might do one. Just tell me in the comment. All right, tell me in the comment what you want me to do next. Until next time, safety.